Hey guys. Got my food. Remote's all the way over there, so I hope there's nothing bad that comes on this channel. Hey guys. This should be fun. Good morning. Yeah, it's what, 6 o'clock here now? Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, 6 o'clock. It's a bad sleep pattern at the moment. I'll probably be going to sleep at about 9 or 10 today. So, you know, starting early. Well, it's early for me. It's probably, I don't know, midday or something for you guys. Hi. So, yep, I was thinking about, you know, working a little bit more in Photoshop. How am I other than being sick? I'm not really sick as such, but there is a chance that I might be a little bit emotional today. That's way too hot. Nah. I don't know how many people saw the last stream or how many people have seen it on, you know, Twitter, but my grandmother on my father's side recently passed away. She had dementia. She's had it for the last 12 years or so. So yeah, she kind of just, in the last couple of weeks, just got really bad and she had to go to hospital. She was too far gone, so, you know. So yeah, I'll be okay, but if I do cry, you know, don't be surprised. No, I just thought I'd let you know just in case, you know, I'm a little bit emotional today. Yeah, so I was thinking about working on Peach. When I stopped streaming last time, I added a few more things, like I just made sure that the base layer was done. Why, you know, come on. This should be fine. My pen's being a little bit weird. Oopsie daisy. Now it's working. Why I stream so early? Because my sleep pattern is all over the place. So I was thinking of either finishing Peach, starting work on Aura. This is my made-up character. I think I had a couple of others, didn't I? My Gooby one isn't here. I'll just have to open that up. Gooblan. I'm working on this. Or that, if you wanted me to. Yeah, so what is it? You want Aura, continuing on Peach, working a little bit more on this Zelda and Link picture, or finishing Gooby and Dolan? Yes, it's 6 o'clock for me. I think I'll be streaming for about at least 2 hours, maybe 3. Amen, legends. Okay. You drew me as Twana Bandicoot and the Planet Dolan crew as many other characters from Crash Bandicoot? Aw, that's awesome. Okay, so we've got Gooby. We've had about 3 votes for Gooby and Dolan. It looks as if a majority of you want Gooby and Dolan. Sure, I can do that. No issues there. Okay, overwhelmingly Gooby and Dolan, so let's do this. So what I normally do is after I've done the base, I create another layer and lock the base so that I can still select it, and if I make any mistakes, I can just erase it and start over. Did you get the link to the art video I made? I just making sure you got it because I know your Twitter notifications are probably filled. I might have gotten it and it was probably on my to watch later list. And haven't really gone beyond that. Yeah, no, as I said earlier, this stream is early Australian time because we woke up at about 8 or 9 last night, so we're not going to be going to sleep for quite a while yet. Let's start on the tail. Nice and simple. Let's do the tail. Just trying to think of where I want the light to be. Probably about there, so the light's coming there. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Meme Legends. I hope your dog's going well. Gooby, how come you don't talk on Planet Dolan? Because my character is a mute. Simple as that. Right, so pick a darker colour, maybe a little bit of red in it. And then I click on something else completely. Okay, go to... I usually pick darken. And bring it up. Thank you for all the kind comments. Trying to read as many as I can. Because you guys are very, very sweet. It's overwhelming how sweet you guys have been. I'm just being honest here. Maybe. Oh, okay, Dark Rider Gaming. I hope you have a nice sleep. Will you be on another Dolan episode? Most likely. I don't usually get told when I'm on there or not. Dolan might just show me the video that he's working on, or that someone just recently did. And sometimes Gooby's on it, so I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Ah, now Dolan's white. This is going to be very interesting. Come on, select. I'm funny. My best advice for people starting out is don't compare yourself to other artists because there is a chance that you might feel a little bit overwhelmed. So what you do is you just draw things that you like and you'll find that over time you improve. You should animate more for the show. I don't animate, I draw. Animating is like another field entirely and I'm definitely not ready for that. Could I add something to your advice, Gooby? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I trust you, Matt. You're one of my, good friends on here. Hey, Queenie. Hello. Too much. It went on the arm. I didn't mean it to go on the arm. Step backwards, step backwards. There. So we'll just see how this one goes. Oh my god, Lightning Kitten, I'm sorry to hear that. And how am I able to talk and do art at the same time? Well, I've got one thing here and I've got the chat like right next to it so I can just, peep and have a look. Jake Bennett, I'm not entirely sure. The thing is it's entirely in Dolan's hands. It's up to him what he wants to do with the character. I think maybe a once-off talking episode, maybe, but again, Dolan's boss. So ask the Dolan. It's not hot here at the moment. It's actually quite cold. Golden Ruby, are you tired? I'm totally fine. I have a, snack here, a cup of soup. Is the comic competition still on or not? Yes, it is. I think it's only got another week, and Dolan actually asked me a little while ago, so do you think you'll be able to do a comic before, things finished? I don't think I will, but I might be able to. I was thinking maybe doing a comic page or something like that. Or maybe like a cover. But that would be it. Golden Gooby, I will be paying you $20 later today. Oh, that's very sweet. I probably shouldn't have read that one out loud. Yeah, I do agree with you, Matt. You can use other artists as inspiration, but do try your best not to compare yourself to them or think, I will never be that good. You never know what life is going to have in store for you. Yeah, a cure for cancer would be great, wouldn't it, Proxy? My grandmother had dementia. No, our Australias don't quite get that cold, but it can be at least 0 degrees, or I think the average is about 10 degrees. Hey Gooby, we're so early. Oh, so you must be an Australian as well then. You're lucky to wake up at 5:11 a.m. Or at least somewhere around the lower hemisphere. Gooby, how can I send you a link that you could read and be notified about? I'd say just send me something in my notifications. Gooby, will you get a new pet one day? Maybe. Maybe. I've talked about it with Dolan, but we're just we're happy with Jaina at the moment. I should probably get a darker colour and start going a bit nuts, but I have to make it so that it's only 5%. Any art program suggestions? I'm a loyal user of Photoshop and Illustrator for the line art. But again, it's whatever you like. I mean, I know a lot of people that use Cyan like that. Thank you. The coldest it's gotten here is about minus 40 degrees. That sucks. Thank you, Listen to Reason. I hope you have a nice day. I will say that out of everything, I still think that my shadowing is a little bit weak. Like, it's not quite the level that I want it to be, and you know. Do you use CC or CS6 for Photoshop? I'm using CS6. I haven't updated or anything in a while, but I think it's still one of the more newer ones. You love my live streams. That's nice. Do you watch Silver Spider's videos on his YouTube channel? No, but there are definitely a lot of videos that I need to start watching. At the end of the day, it's just time. Do I like snails? Well, I've got nothing against them. Whenever I'm, you know, out and about walking in the mountains or whatever, I do my best to avoid stepping on them. I think I saw a question there. What is it I'm going to be doing at VidCon? I'm just going to be accompanying Dolan, and we might be selling a little bit of merchandise. What's a good program for animating? I'm not the right person to ask for that. You'd want to ask either Doopy, Animations, or maybe even Emoji. No, I had no idea about that Freddy Krueger's thing. Do I watch Parappa the Rapper? I've played it, and I did better than Dolan. True story. I agree with that, Matt Colvin. My shading is usually pretty good, but there are definitely some things that I haven't mastered yet in terms of shading. And I do agree with the deepness. I can go pretty deep sometimes. Weird. Did I just go offline? No, it says I'm still streaming. That's weird. Apparently my chat's not working. Weird. I don't know if I'm still streaming or not. Am I still streaming?
You are still streaming. I don't know what's going on with chat.
Okay, so the chat's just being weird.
Yeah, that happens like when I log out of my account back into another one. It like kills chat. It's the same kind of thing, but my chat's broken too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, just refresh your page or something.
Okay. So just Okay. Interesting. Weird. Thank you, chat, for being weird. I should just try this again. Pop out chat. Thank you very much for doing that to me, Mr. YouTubes. That's really weird. I just popped out the chat again and it says unable to connect to chat. Please try again. I did press research. That's weird.
Yeah, my chat keeps breaking too. I think it's a YouTube thing.
You think it's YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright, I suppose I'll just have to have it
I don't know. Try refreshing it a bit.
Okay. That is really, really annoying.
You should think about setting up a Discord so that people can still chat to you.
Discord?
Maybe not today, but soon.
That's great. So it means I won't be able to talk to chat then. Should I quit the page and try again? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay, unable to connect to chat. Please try later. Oh, you're annoying. Trying again. You're fun. Thank you so much for doing this. Try refreshing the page. I've been told that quite a few times. Alright. I just gotta do this thing, my channel. Still very much plan to stream, but it would be nice if I could, you know, talk to chat as well, you know? Live streaming. Says I'm still live. Unable to connect to chat. What the heck? You annoy me. Ugh.
It's a really weird issue.
So it's even happening to yours, hun?
Oh, yeah.
That is...
I can refresh and the chat's there, and apparently no one's having an issue but us. It doesn't make any sense though, because your account's not connected to mine. So people can still like chat to each other. You just can't see it.
That sucks. I mean, I can sort of put up with that. It just means that
I'll test a few things, and I keep refreshing. I'll keep refreshing on here so I can tell you what they're saying.
Cool. I'll just continue as normal then. Sorry about this, guys. Still live. I just can't answer. Sorry. This has never happened before. This is the first time.
Weird. It's happening to me too.
Well, if it's happening to you, then it's not just my computer. It must be our internet or something.
Yeah. But I mean, everything else I'm doing is fine.
We can't chat with each other. The whole thing is dead. That's from Matt. Okay. Oh, that's really weird. So then, does that mean it's YouTube then?
I think it is, because I'm trying to connect and it's just not working.
That sucks. So do I just keep streaming then? And
yeah, just keep streaming. I can tell you what they're saying.
Okay. For the 5 seconds before it decides not to work anymore.
Yeah, if I can set it up to auto refresh, it would fix the issue. I guess I have to download some kind of add-on for that.
Yeah. Doing the Gooby hair.
What I can do is I can have an auto refresh on my laptop, and I can show you the chat there, and it'll keep refreshing it so that you can still see the chat constantly. Yep. The only problem is that it won't appear on your page.
Okay. Matt just said that he's going to try to find some sort of chat room we can use temporarily.
Yeah, usually people use Discord.
Discord, yep. Okay.
Lightning Kitten says, I'm blaming this on Snoopy, damn 14-year-olds.
I'm glad that you guys have humour in this. Oh, this is annoying.
Using Firefox or Chrome for that chat?
I'm using Chrome. I use Chrome every time that I live stream.
Cool. Alright.
Because I don't trust.
I could probably give you a Chrome plugin so that it'll do it on yours, so that the chat will appear on your screen. I could do it on mine, but the thing is, it won't. You're capturing chat on your computer.
That's the idea.
Welcome back to Scope. You want to download like 8 updates? I'm good.
Isn't this just great? Okay. So just click on that and hopefully something will happen.
Yeah, I can help you set that up.
Okay. I suppose it probably should have opened in Chrome and not Firefox.
Let me just move this for a sec. Okay. What was that? What was that message? You'll need to download. You'll need Google Chrome to install most. Is this Chrome?
No, you're in Firefox for some reason.
No, I need to be in Chrome.
I know, but for some reason it opened in Firefox.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh god, now it's like, I'm dead.
Don't you just love this? Okay, what I'll do is I'll quit Firefox so then it'll have to open up in Chrome.
No, I won't do that. It'll, you just need to like kind of right click and say, oh, no, you just need to copy that link and paste it into Chrome.
Okay, cool. Copy link and Chrome. Alright, it's opening Chrome. I found a way. Commissary to happiness today. Da, 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 da.
I'm just testing up mine to make sure it actually does what it says. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Matt's also left a link in our... What the hell? Did she just want a hug?
No, she's trying to claw me.
Jaina! Bad cat. While you're doing that, I'm going to continue doing this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just testing this out.
No, it's okay. Just do what you need to. I mean, this is annoying. And yet I draw anyway, because I can still live stream, I just can't answer chat. Skin. There. Touch.
Okay.
Gimme.
Yeah, so just copy that link.
I did.
And go in Chrome and then got it, sweet.
I'm smart.
Extension. Okay, so that should work now.
Okay.
Start. Okay, I think that might be for that page. Where's the window with the chat?
That one.
Okay. So
Might need to refresh again.
Start every 10 seconds.
Huh, okay.
Let's just see if that works. Let's go back over to OBS.
But I usually pop the chat out and have it to the side. Is that going to do anything different?
Yeah, no, if you...
Blame it on Hellbent. We blame it on Hellbent.
Yeah, okay. So let me stop.
And now it says... Oh. Together. This is fun. So fun. If this doesn't work, Matt did give me a link for, you know, a temporary chat thing.
Sure.
Did you want me to look at that, or do you want to just...
Let me just try and do this first.
Okay.
So the thing is, you've, I don't think it'll work with this little pop-up window.
Okay. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Chrome browser. Okay. Okay.
Almost fixed it.
You think so?
Yep.
It's just enable.
Go for it.
So it means I'll miss a few messages each time.
No, you won't, because it'll have like the history of it.
Okay.
It's all fixed now.
Alright, it's going to be a little bit annoying, but we'll make it work. We will make this work. Thank you.
So, just keep an eye on it, make sure it's working.
And more than that.
No, that's good.
Sure. Playing.
I wouldn't try talking in the chat.
Okay. Just keep an eye on it then. Okay, let's see how this looks. No, you can still see that. You can still see that. So yes, it is refreshing, but yeah, it's still a little bit annoying. Thank you very much. Playing on top. Let's see. 15. Well, I appreciate that you guys have stuck around, even though it could be better. Come on, select, select. Select. Gooby, hang in there. Yeah, it's sort of working, but it's still a little bit weird. There we go. And a little bit more. How nice of it was for Dolan to come down here and help. Gooby, have I ever played Terra? No, I haven't. But I know some people that have. Maybe. Okay, so we've got it working-ish, it's just going to be slightly annoying. And apparently it's not just me that has it. Come on, let me. It's working a little bit, it's not perfect, but it'll do for now. I was going to do something with the skin, then I got distracted. No, I think it's just YouTube. It's YouTube's problem, it's not us. Am I going to play Quick Rush this stream? I don't know. Maybe if Dolan comes down a little bit early. He came down to fix my thing. Gooby, does it work now? Ish. Alright, I'll see you, Pete Niffin. Maybe next time it won't be so annoying. Or maybe it's because I decided to stream early. Wouldn't that be mean? What a punishment. Skin, skin, skin. Darker. Working now. Ish, it just refreshes every 10 seconds. Might be a little bit blinky and annoying, but what choice do we have? Thank you, Dolan. Gooby, how's everyone on the Dolan crew? Going pretty well as far as I know. No issues anywhere. It went to 100% for some reason. Don't do that. Okay. You can send a link to a Discord thing. It doesn't work. That's nice of you. It's not just you, Fire with Flies, it's everyone. It's all of it. Thank you for deciding to make this a little bit tricky. YouTube, I blame you. Hello, Oil Lego. Stream's acting a little bit glitchy, but we're still here. Still streaming. YouTube is drunk, I agree. YouTube has had one too many drinks. At least I know it's not me. Where I was thinking I broke the internet. Ruby broke the internet. Good job. Hey, Finlay Mitchell. Hope you're going well. That your internet's not being too mean. Is it cool enough now? Well, as long as you all are still having a good time. And that's what matters. Oh, Ollie Lego. I'm sorry. I just read it as oil because, yeah, Ollie. Sorry, Ollie Lego. I'll remember that. I'll be good to you. I'll say that properly. How you doing? Hey, Kiko Man. Stream's being a little bit weird, so chat keeps on bugging out. Dolan found a way to make it work for me, but I don't know whether it'll work for you guys or not. Ruby, I'm sorry if you're getting annoyed in this dilemma. It's a little bit annoying, but I have had much worse. Like I said, it could be much worse, so I'm alright. Well, at least you guys can, you know, joke about it a little bit and have a bit of fun. It's working, but slow on the refresh, better than nothing. Yay! Fixed it. Well, not really fixed it, but yeah. At least I know that it's not my computer, it's not Dolan's computer, it's not our internet, it's YouTube. Does that mean that if you were to watch any other stream right now, it would be as, you know, crazy as this? Ollie, Melissa is from Canada. She's Canadian. Thanks, Jacob Ball. It's alright. So what time is it for you, for most of you guys? For me, it's currently 6:35. I may yawn a little bit, but I'm not tired. Yawns, but isn't tired. I'm fine. $4:35 p.m. for you. Okay. Cool. Your time's probably about 25. Ah, Thank you, Ethan. I saw your thing appear and then it just disappeared as soon as it appeared, so yep, thank you. It's always nice to, you know, get positive comments from people. Like, in Italy it's 10:36. That's not bad either. So this isn't a bad time to stream in the future if I just happen to be awake at this time. Hey, Paul Fuss. How you doing? You think there's something fishy about this drawing? Well, so do I. Such. Eyes may look a bit weird at the moment, but hopefully when I blur it, it'll look alright. I wish Gooby was a mermaid, as in that I was an actual mermaid. I think it'd be kind of cool, but you know, you couldn't walk or run, but you could swim, so it's not too bad. Yeah, people. Yeah, no, I'm really sorry about the you know, mean chat. Trying though. We tried. Screen. Like sometimes Gooby has a human nose, other times she has a dog nose. Look, she always has had the you know, this little pink tip here. And I suppose it depends on how the artist wants to draw her. I can't control how people do it. No. See, it's popping a little bit. Probably not quite as much as I would have liked. Might just add a little bit more darkness. Dark. Just a little bit of dark. Gooby, did you get electrocuted once? No, if that was in a Planet Dolan video. It's a lie. Nah, I'm good. I haven't been electrocuted before. There we go. I'm not too sure what time the turtle does his thing, so yay, look, there we are, the eyes pop just that little bit more. Let's do DD's eyes. I know that a lot of people like to, you know, have his eyes bland, like white. But I've always sort of seen him as having, you know, the same colour eyes as his hat, almost. Maybe even a little bit brighter. Might just brighten the eyes a little bit, to be honest. A little bit of cyan. That'll do. What has Dolan's cat done? Oh, what hasn't she done? She's a menace. We love her, but she's a menace. The cat broke YouTube. Yes, let's blame Jaina. Let's just say Jaina did it. You know what you did. Darker. You're the best, Gooby. Oh, you're very sweet. Shh. Yeah, the Gooby is mine. The Gooby is no. The cat is mine. She's mine and Dolan's. But she can be a menace at times. Quite mean. Dark. Not that dark. That makes sense. Mermaid dogs have rights, okay? Yep, we have rights. You'll see her go up the stairs soon. If you saw that, congratulations. Gooby, how did you and Dolan meet? He explained it in the Valentine's video if you just look for that. We met at a self-employment course. Oh, you thought she was mine to begin with? No, me and Dolan brought her together. After finally finding an apartment and finding out that yes, we can have cats. And then came the long wait for a cat to actually be available. Because we just happened to want her during the worst time. Kittens were not available. Gooby, did you watch any of Gergak's 24-hour stream? I was watching the last like half an hour before he decided to quit. And that's what I did. Darkness, darkness. Yes. Gooby, do you know what niece means? Oh yeah, it was something about employment, self-employment. It was a self-employment course, basically. Today is Pandora's birthday. Yeah, I saw that. I meant to say happy birthday, but again, I got distracted. How do you keep getting distracted? Gooby, do you and Dolan plan on having children ever? Eventually, but none right now. He wants to focus a bit on his, Planet Dolan stuff, and I want to try and, do a little bit more with my art. No, we wanted kittens during the winter, and they're usually quite available during spring. Oh, okay. See ya, Alex the Master. Gooby, what's your favourite mythological creature? I'm gonna sound lame here and say sirens. Yep, no surprise. Gooby the mermaid likes sirens. No, do this. Lighten. Thank you, Matt. I do try. Did I do that on this side? Yes, I did. Just making sure that they're about the same. Ah! Thank you. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Ethan's mothers. If I said that right. I enjoy talking to you guys. More highlight. There we go. Ooh, what's your favourite ice cream flavour? Cookies and cream. Dolan actually told me earlier, last night, I think, that he would like a cookies and cream birthday cake. Yep, I'm making Dolan a cookies and cream birthday cake next year. Go me. Don't even remember how the conversation came up. Yeah, the one thing about zooming out is that you lose a little bit of the, you know, the detail. Soup. I think some of the noodles have been absorbed. Yum. Oh, so toasty. Just a simple beef noodle. Gooby, what's your favourite movie? Oh, it's a really tough one. I thought of quite a few the other day that I liked, and now my brain's just gone. Did I write any in here? I started writing things down in this book that Dolan's mother brought back. Yeah, these make sense. Ones I've got in here, but there are others as well. I like Kill Bill, the original Mummy movie, and I really liked Gone Girl as well. I loved how you were pretty much guessing until the end. I love Kill Bill. It's like the sort of thing you wouldn't expect someone like me to like. What do you want? Goal achieved. Thank you. My watch tells me things. That's right. You guys don't necessarily have to do this with your own art, but I find that when you use whites, like for example with Gooby, what I've done with the whites and like her eyes and her gloves, I've sort of made a little bit green. And with Dolan, I made making his white like, you know, a bit more blue. Need darker colour. No, too dark. Favourite actor or actress? I haven't really thought about it. I mean, when I was younger, I liked Drew Barrymore, but now I'm not really too sure. And actor, I like Brendan Fraser. I think Harrison Ford's pretty good. Lighten, that's why you did it. Darken. You guys can laugh as much as you want. I don't mind. I might deserve it. Laugh at the dudes. Because I'm awkward. Gooby, you could destroy the world in one way, what would it be? Destroy it by making everyone reconnect with each other, I guess. And that way the world is renewed. What's your favourite game genre? I love adventure. I'm a sucker for adventure. Goofy Gooby. I'm a goof. I don't know what other people have told you, but I'm definitely a goof. Goofy, do you like horror movies? No, Dolan loves them, but I really don't like them. I'm a wimp. Class A wimp. True story. One of my biggest fears is that zombies will become real. And you know what I'm going to do when that happens? I'm not going to run. I'm just going to say, eat me. Because I can't be bothered running. Just eat me. Get it over and done with. Kill me. I don't want to be part of this world. I am a big wimp. I don't care though. Dolan loves me despite my wimpiness. Whoops. Hey, Pokemon is awesome. How you doing? The stream's chat is being very weird. So I apologise in advance for the weird chat. But we're still going on, and the stream has been, you know, working pretty much the whole time. If you were to have 7 superpowers, what would they be? I don't know. I suppose one would be to be invisible when I can, so I can shove past the crowd. and they'll be like, what the heck was that? And I'll just be laughing in the background. Like, you had no idea it was me. Crowds are like one of my least favourite things. You don't know who's who, how unpredictable they are, and how selfish some people can be believing that they have right of way. Just saying. It's my opinion. Hey Gooby, did you watch Adventure Time? A little bit, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. Like, it wasn't bad by any means, I don't know, think I might be the wrong generation for it. I am not going to kill anyone. I have no intention of, killing anyone, because you know what would happen if I killed someone? I would turn myself in right away because I'd have so much guilt. I feel guilt very, very easily. My cat will kill you all. No, my cat will kill you first. Back. Hey, Susan Hanson. I don't speak in Super Planet Dolan because my character is a mute. I don't know why she doesn't talk, it's just part of her mystery. Plus, Dolan kind of likes having her as a, expressive character. Oh. Your dog will try to cuddle with my demon cat. Well, we'll see. I put you to the test, but that might be very dangerous. Don't test Jaina, she's crazy. This picture is starting to get somewhere, which is nice to see. It's always good when you can actually see the progress happening. Good job. Alright, thanks for the warning, honey. Dolan just let me know that he's uploading something, so the stream might go slow for a little bit. Apologies. This whole stream has basically been me apologising. Look at that, we're starting to get somewhere. A little bit here too. I will admit that I still kind of guess where shadows go to some degree, but I do have a bit more of an idea than what I used to. Darken, I don't want darken, I want normal. Is there any other way we can chat with you? I think my friend Matt has set up something, potentially. Of course. Now let's do the lips. While we're working with this, maybe add a little bit of red. Cat ballsy. I don't know if I'd watch that. My cat scares me. Just a little dark. Make it dark. Oh no. Could you make a Discord server? I will have to eventually, because I do have plans for this channel. Like, one thing I would love to do is actually have people, from chat, be able to talk to them, or maybe have guests once a week. either Planet Dolan people or just other artists. I think that would be really cool if I could do that eventually. And we just chat, talk about stuff. If you could move to either Scotland or Ireland, which would you choose? I'd have to visit them first and get a bit of an idea of, you know, what they're like. I couldn't really make a decision like that. You know, so I'd like to set up a Discord and have this chat thing where I can, you know, talk to some of you when I stream. Either swap ideas or just talk about things. Gooby, why did the duck cross the road? I don't know why did the duck cross the road. I either love or hate the way I do lips. There's like no in between. If I don't like it, I can just, you know, blur it. It looks alright after that. Hey, Ninetales Gaming. How you doing? And let's see, dodge tool. Do I believe in ghosts? Sort of. I believe that there are probably some people that, you know, might linger if they're not quite finished with something. Or people who are not quite done with this world. But I'm not really too sure. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Too much. 5 tips. Thank the bus drivers. It's basic manners. I try to say thank you whenever I'm on public transport. It's polite. Treat others the way you'd want to be treated yourself. Don't think there's anything wrong with that lesson. Look at all that detail. Let's just maybe blur it a little bit. Sure, DJ Hill, I'll have a look at the channel when this is done. Too much blur. I usually have it on 100% because I like the ultimate blur, but for this, maybe 24%. Just a little bit. Is Dolan still working? Yep, he's working. Not too sure how long for. Let's talk about random things. I'm cool with that. I'm a little bit annoyed that the chat has done this. But this is probably the only chance I'll have to stream until Monday. We're going to the Australian version of Comic Con on Sunday. And on Saturday and Friday, I'm working at my current shop. Hey, tomorrow's your last day of school. Good for you. Noodles, nom. Oh. It's coming along pretty nicely. Let's just save it. My computer's still on 100%. That's very interesting. Usually when I stream it starts, you know, going down. You guys can come and go as you please. I'm not going anywhere. Choose around 20, talking to me. I'm 25. I don't mind saying that because I've said it a few times already. Gooby, are you going to see it? I'm not too sure what it is referring to unless there was a question that I missed. I might have missed it. I'm sorry about that. If you're asking me what my favourite song is, it pretty much changes all the time. Games. Don't like that last one. Are you more social or unsocial? So antisocial. On stream, I'm usually quite social for some reason, but in real life, I'm a little bit shy. True story. And then all of a sudden, the Grace Kelly song comes into my head. Oh, did Dolan pop into chat again? Dolan is a good boy. That's better, that's more what I wanted, but less. Yeah. Well, I'm glad the majority of you just decided to stick around despite the weird chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. I want you to know that. Oh, you're Australian too. Good for you. So it must be pretty early for you too. Bit personal, Enzo. Before I met Dolan, yes. But that was a long time ago. And I'm pretty good now. See you, DJ Hill. Hope you've had a nice time. It's probably a little bit much for a tool. Well, I appreciate that. You're here despite a very crappy chat. More than that. I will add scales. It'll either work or it won't work, in which case I might need to go back a couple of steps. Thank you, Pokemon is awesome. I enjoy my Dolan Gooby stuff. Plus it was, you know, voted quite significantly, so more. Give me more. 33%. Yep, that's cool. I think the fish scales just add a nice little touch, bit of detail to it. Not super detailed, just a little bit. I'm giving you great luck. Oh, you're welcome. Apparently I'm a good Overwatch helper support person. I English very well. Now it's just a matter of repeating the same thing, just doing little U's. This is by no means perfect, it's just very basic. How good is my hand drawing? I'm alright. Although I did recently, you know, try to do a commission. I'm gonna have to fix a lot of that in Illustrator. God. Some things just don't work. And it's better instead of erasing and starting again just to improve it later on. Please don't kill kittens. We're not here to kill kittens. Why do you want to slice a kitten? I'm aware that there are probably some things I should not read. Try saying do it. Is that a word in some other language that I don't know about? Sorry, we're just doing the use, but I'm talking. What you up to? Just not simply draw hands. Oh, hands are difficult. Don't get me started on hands. I have to have a reference pretty much every time, and half the time I use my own hands as a reference because I can't find the right reference. How many times can you say reference? I'm just filling in a couple of gaps here. Now, as a lot of you know, I don't actually play games, I just watch Dolan play, or I might watch a streamer play. I think a lot of it just comes down to the fact that I don't like to lose, and I don't like failing, to be honest. I think that's what the majority of it comes down to. You can barely see what I've done, but it's there. You zoom in, you can you can see it better. Good job. Good job working on something that you can't really see. Maybe just a couple of highlights here and there. Boop. You don't need to do this yourself, this is just me trying to make the scales look a bit better from a distance. I'm really sorry about the chat. We're still live, still talking, still answering questions, saying hi. So much detail. Oh, you ain't seen detail yet. What's a picture that I've, done a fair bit of detail in recently? I'm not sure. I could think of one, but I'm still not even there with half the detail yet. Does Dolan have a switch? Yes, he does. There we are, see, I've brought the scales out just that little bit more, just highlighting them slightly. Not too much, but enough. Can I work on this? I think I'll start the hair. Hair's very relaxing. Yes, Dolan does have a Switch. He played Breath of the Wild on it, which is very fun. I'm just trying to think if I should... Yeah, I'll do it in another layer. Darker. Scream. You're funny. 100%, I think. How do you think of all your Planet Dolan characters? Well, usually the, the Planet Dolan person themselves will give you a couple of ideas, like what they want. I'm going to bring this up to 2. Yeah, a little bit darker. Have I watched The Human Centipede? No. I remember people talking about that at my TAFE course, and they were, like, really horrified by it. So I vowed not to watch it myself. Despite how laborious it can be sometimes, hair is still one of my favourite things to work on. Gooby fact, I like working on hair. Who do you think will win the sword fight, Nixium or Sidious? Oh, crap. Yeah, Sid's a knight, isn't he? Nixium's a Lord of the Dead. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess it depends on who's more awake on the day. To be honest. So it could be either of them. Not too much. Not too much. Just because I suppose I can just do a different colour on top of it. I'll just pick a darker colour later. That's how I'll work it. Now I'm not too sure who would win. Whoever was better on the day. Yep. Gooby's wisdom. Whoever is better on the day. I don't really want to fight anyone. As far as I'm concerned, we should all just get along. The snails will help me. Yee. No, I suppose one of the more detailed ones I'm working on at the moment, which I have not... No, I tell a lie. I touched it a little bit because the colours were off. The hair in this one is probably one of the most detailed hair pieces I've done, and I usually do a lot of detail in the hair. Gooby's probably not going to have that much detail, but... it'll at least look like hair. Morning, crazy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Epic Matt. Hopefully you'll end up being alright. No dangers. The world is a very scary place. Dark colour to go into the things. Darken. Just to go in the shadows a bit. Hey Edwin. Do you know all the people from Planet Dolan in real life? No, I don't. I know a few of them via, chatting. But for the most part, I really don't know them, which sucks. I might get a couple turn up on stream and I'll talk to them. People are usually really nice. You're in the afternoon? Well, the time here right now is 7:15 AM. Doing the hair. Da 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 da. Hello, Grim Reaper Gaming. I'm not too sure if that god's meant to be me or not, but very flattering. Oh, I'll never get used to the YouTube flattery. And the occasional person that just wants to be a troll, but, that's okay. Australia and New Zealand. Well, I'm in Australia, but New Zealand is a very nice place. I've only been to the northern part though. I haven't been to the southern part. Me and Dolan went there a couple of years. Was it last year? Well, I lose track of, adventures here and there. Thank you, hippie community. I'm trying. Just adding another piece to my growing Goodland collection. Oh, it's very sweet of you, Galaxy. Definitely need to do more hair detail here. Dark, dark. Why are you nuking everyone in chat? That's not very nice. Has Dolan ever been to Canada? No. But it's one of the places they wouldn't mind going to at some point. Oh, you guys are so funny. Thank you for the laughs. I suppose if you zoomed in on the hair, it would look like a mess. But from a distance, it looks alright. Going to Queensland, have you been there? It's fun. Yes, me and Dolan did go to Queensland on one of our little adventures. We went to, what was it, Surfers Paradise? Very beautiful place. Hey, Ellie back. Hope you're having a nice time. The chat is being a little bit weird for those who are, you know, might just be turning up. Do you hate school, Gooby? Don't worry, that's just the construction next door. They've obviously started now. Do I hate school? I didn't hate it when I was doing it. But the idea of going back gives me nightmares. So I don't want to do that all again. Really, I don't want to do that all again. What a nightmare. That's why I'm not showing up, is it? Lighter. I think there's enough detail in the hair for now. Let's look at. Now, the question is, should I put this in the upper layer? Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Yeah, I think it's alright that I leave it there. And now on this layer up here, I'm going to add a little bit that'll go over the, see, I'll do it too. Do a little bit that goes, well, that explains it, that I can do over the black. Again, you don't have to do this sort of thing. This is just what I like to do with mine. Let's see, I think she'd probably have a couple of stray hairs that would go over like that. No idea what kind of background I'm going to do for this. This might just be the basic one. Probably have a little bit of hair. That would be just a Dolan here like that. There we go. Probably not quite like that though. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's not good motivation. As my friend Matt mentioned before, you can look at them for inspiration, but if you're comparing yourself to them, it's probably not the best idea. I need a lighter colour for this one. It's not going to show up. There we go. Total match draw off Gooby versus Andy Nations versus Sweet Commando. Damn. That would be interesting, considering that we all sort of draw a bit differently to one another. Not saying it's a bad thing or anything. Stray hairs. I'm envy of how easy, you know, how unknotty Gooby's hair is. Hey, the turtle is here. Someone was making a bet earlier of whether you would show up. Well, not a bet, just saying they weren't too sure if you were going to show up or not. My computer's still on 100%. That is really, really weird. How does it feel to be an amazing artist / animator? Well, first of all, I wouldn't call myself amazing. I know that probably sounds a bit weird to some of you, but I don't consider myself amazing. Just someone that really, really enjoys what they're doing and is trying to improve bits and bits every day. But no, I like drawing. I don't animate though. That's another ballpark completely. Don't know if I'd have the guts to be an animator. There's so much work involved. I like drawing just a plain picture on the page and being like, that looks cool. That's my life. Nightbot? Is there a bot in the chat? No, so we did start with Dolan's eyes. Now we're going to do the, you know, inside bits here. It is really, really weird that my computer's still on 100%. Every other time when I've streamed, it's gone down. Not saying I want it to go down, it's just weird. Who in their right mind would want their computer to not be charging? Nightbot almost kicked me from Hellbent stream. Is that recently? Like, is Hellbent streaming right now? I don't know everyone's schedules, don't judge me. Darken. %, is probably a bit much. 19%. It's a very good lesson, that. Thinking, okay, so if I want my own to look like that, how can I achieve that? It's a very good point. I do still occasionally look at tutorials, just, you know, to get a bit of an idea of what other people are doing. And I might, you know, adapt one or two things. I can't remember the most recent one that I saw. Someone showed something on eyes, and I might have taken a few of those techniques and applied it to my own. Eyes, eyes, eyes. Getting there. How does Gooby's nose work? I have no idea how to draw it. You got me. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Charming Grim Reaper Gaming. The cat survived. I like hearing that. I don't like hearing that, you know, animals don't survive. I'm going to call this layer hair, and this one is top hair. Oh, charming. TMI. Too much information. I'm an innocent goob here. Just darkening some bits, not too much though. I moved the layer just so I could see a little bit more of it. Bad! I meant to do the burn tool, I ended up doing the brush tool. Whoopsie daisy. Guys, it's silly. But it's a good kind of silly, mostly. Your stream is slow. Not surprising, but I'm still on 100%. YouTube is weird. I don't know whether the problem's been fixed yet. I'm going to guess no. It'll look okay because when I add this... That kind of works, but now I've lost the rest of it, probably. Nope. Normal. I've lost some of the gold, it looks a bit more grey now, so I'll need to fix that. I have no idea what Rhinanium is. I am sorry that the you know, chat's going a bit weird. It's a bit slow. It's not 100% my fault. Apparently YouTube's just a bit weird at the moment. Hey, Techno Rave. You doing alright? There we go, it looks a bit better. People in chat saying weird things. TV turned off, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I know, I can just press this button right here. Button! I press the button! Ah, right, the nose. No, I don't see her as having that. I see her as having, like, you know, just normal human nose, but she's got, like, the tip that's slightly like a dog or cat. My thoughts. Need it to be darkened. Thanks, Galaxy. Let's try not to bring that to people's attention though, because then there'll be that troll that'll be like, okay, let's dislike now. Because that's what human beings do. Just a little bit there. One of my weaknesses I find with my drawings is that it's not going to be so obvious in this one, but I find that my clothes still need a bit of work, like the folds. I haven't quite mastered that. But it's good because you have things that you can improve on. I think my favourite is the dodge tool on blue. I think that works best. A little bit less. Smudge. Not too sure if that quite works. No, it looks alright from a distance, but close it looks a bit weird. It's cold, but it's still tasty. There's Jaina. I think she went upstairs. She hasn't been here for a while. Gooby, will there be a follow-up video to the Planet Dolan contest after the 30th? Probably. I'm not too sure about that. Possibility. I don't know everything that goes on. The skin tones and brightness, I usually, again, use the dodge tool. It's probably not the best thing, but what would you do if you ruled a country? I would be nice to everyone. I'd like to think I'd be nice to everyone. Wouldn't you like it if, you know, the person that was in charge was nice to everyone? No questions asked. It's best not to make, you know, assumptions on who's going to win. I mean, at the end of the day, the main vote is with Dolan. Well, I think what he might do, don't hold me to this, but what he might do is he might actually pick his top 10 or top 5 or something like that and have the audience vote for what they want. But I'm not 100% certain. Reselect. Looks as if I might actually finish this one, which is nice. I get to finish something in stream. When was the last time I finished something in stream? Gooby, who's in charge of the country? The Prime Minister, as far as I know. We don't need to talk about that. Don't need to discuss politics. Blah. Politics. Apart from the politicians, who actually likes politics? That's one of my rules, we don't talk about politics. You know, the chat is screwed because YouTube's decided to have a bit of a hissy fit. Go on, Gooby, do you draw with a pencil much? Most of my drawings I actually draw in pencil first and then I bring it onto the computer and do the rest with it. Look at that. Look at those teeth. Could definitely be a little bit more detail in some spots. I'm going to do a thing and I'm not too sure if it's going to work. Let's just select and click the color there. And then what I'm going to do is bring the color back. Just a little bit. Feels as if I've lost a little bit of her main hair colour in here. So I'm just going to bring that back a little bit. 2. There we go. It was just looking a little bit dark. No, probably not there because she's meant to have a shadow there. Alright, Matt, see you soon. See, that looks a little bit better. I felt as if her original colour was getting lost in there a little bit. She's meant to be like, you know, where is it? This gold here, it looked a little bit dark for my liking. So I've just changed that a little bit. That looks better. Darken. Mystic Blue, I'm finally able to make it 20 streams. That's because I'm streaming a hell of a lot earlier than what I normally would. No, it's looking pretty good. Might need to just do a little bit more shadow on Gooby's tail. Well, there's still a bit to do, but the main bit is Gooby's tail. Gooby, would you like cordial? Yes, I do like cordial. Darken with maybe about 12%. Yeah, nah, the chat's been very weird this session, but because I've been able to, you know, keep on the live stream, like, I haven't actually been cut off from it. It's alright. There we go, just that little bit there. It's alright. Yeah. Why is Friends your favourite TV show? Because I like the interaction between the characters. I like the storylines. What more can I say? The most annoying thing about this, and I'd be doing this even if I wasn't streaming, is doing the wrong thing. Like, for example, I meant to do the burn tool, then I ended up having the paintbrush tool. I don't voice my own character because she can't talk. She is mute. Good job, Gooby, being mute. It doesn't matter though because Dolan still likes her for some reason. Oh yeah, Friends is also quite funny. But I like the story. And it's very rewatchable. Like, unless I saw the exact episode a little bit earlier in the day, I can watch from any season and I'll enjoy it just as much. A little bit of shadow. Not shadow. Cannot speak. Gooby, why can't you speak today? I have no idea. No one asked that. I'm just answering myself. It's just one of those days. I don't know why. Do you have any of your old drawings, Gooby? Like, depends on how old you want exactly. Nah, I won't do that. That doesn't look right. It depends on how old you're talking. Oh, wrong layer again. Why do you do this? It sounds like the ocean in the background. It's probably just my computer. Thank you. Just a little bit of highlight here. Just a little bit. And a little bit of highlight here too. I suppose Gooby's mostly done, maybe a little bit more in the hat, and I definitely do need to work on Dolan though. White's a little bit difficult to work with sometimes, because you don't want to take it too far. The turtle, she's 14, and yes, she will be appearing on stream again. Not this week, potentially the week after, but I can't promise that. Like when you started drawing, like when you were young. I'm not sure if I have any that old on my laptop. Little bit of colour here. Snoopy's not 40. Why did you guys even start that? You know she's still fuming about it. It depends on what time your stream is. Hopefully the shadows look like they actually start to make sense after I'm done with this bit here. I didn't make the decision to make my character not speak, that was all Dolan. All the meme jokes, so many meme jokes. Probably too far. A little bit less. 21% sounds good. Why do you want to get on Snoopy's bad side just because she can't actually get you? Well, she'll get me. And I really don't want her to get me. I am innocent in this. My streams are so calm. Thank you. I don't want to bring stress. We don't need stress. Now Wi-Fi's okay here. It's just the stupid chat that's like bleh. Only today though, it's been fine other times. Which is really weird. It's kind of hard. You can't really do highlights on Dolan. You just make some areas darker, I guess. Why is life so hard? I'm not sure. I wish I had the answer to that. All I can say is that things do get better. Hey, Daniel Click. Thank you for spamming the 14 meme while I'm here. Much appreciated. I'll be able to tell her next time, you know they're still talking about that 14 thing. And she'll get really annoyed. Might just do a little bit more with Gooby's hat. And then I'll do the hair highlights. I might do a couple of other stray hairs. And then I think that's done. I'll be able to post that and, you know, start something else. Well, work on something else. Whew. Nah, Snoopy's not here as far as I know. She'd probably be waking up about now though. You're planning on streaming an hour or so after this one ends? Good for you. Whatever makes you happy. I don't know if I'll be able to come to that or not. Yeah, Snoopy doesn't actually work for Dolan as such at the moment because she is in school, but she will voice ever so slightly occasionally. But that's it. If Snoopy ate my arm, how would I react? I would be quite annoyed. I don't want my arm to be eaten. Please do not eat my arm. Why are you letting her eat my arm? Don't let her eat my arm. Don't eat my arm, Snoopy. Alright, Marpfuls. See you soon. Yeah, Dolan's character is so simple. I actually find it a little bit, this might sound weird, but I find it difficult to draw simple characters because you kind of want to do your own thing with them, but you can't really. How's my 14-year-old sibling at the moment? Can't complain, doing school at the moment. I think she's on holidays very soon. It's a bit more. Well, as far as I know, she's going well. Still young, has a lot of friends. I ignore my soup and that's really, really cold. But it doesn't taste bad. It's not hot, but it doesn't taste bad. Maybe a tiny little bit more darkness on the face. And then I'll do the hair highlights and maybe do something with the black. And I'm really sorry about, how the stream, well, how the chat's been very weird. But I appreciate the support and the fact that a few of you are still here despite how annoying it is. Many, many thanks for that. It's looking darker. Now, as opposed to any of my old drawings, I don't think I really have anything on here. On my old laptop, which is another subject completely, Yes, I believe I did. I hope I don't take this too far. Yeah, it's looking alright. She only ate his arm on the thing. That wasn't real. I mean, yes, it was real. Doopy has not had her arm since. Turtle, you're too beautiful to time out. Oh, that's so sweet. Someone likes Turtle. I have no idea, Lightning Kid, and I actually have no idea how many people are in, you know, how many people are actually watching right now. Just a couple of white hairs. Just wanted to be able to stick out a little bit. Do I have Instagram? No, I don't. There are so many things that I should have, but I don't have. And that could be interpreted in so many ways. Why are we talking about Dolan's stick? Hey, Epic Matt. Good to see you're still here. I am glad that Dolan was able to come to a temporary solution for this lame stream being mean. Of course, it does that. Haha. There are 40 watching right now? Cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. I think one here. That'll do. Gooby, have you Snapchat, Instagram? Nope. Do I like Pokemon? Yep. It's probably a bit too much highlight, but we'll just see how it goes. You may think it looks a bit bright, but I can fix that in the next couple of layers. In Germany, it's 11:54. Cool. Good for you. In Australia, it is almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I started early because my sleep pattern is really weird. And I thought, well, I'll take advantage of it and I'll do an early stream. Gooby, I know you have Twitter. Yep, I have Twitter. That's no secret. I have Twitter. Angel and Gooby sound like superhero names. That's kind of cool. Never really thought of it that way. Just silly names. Hey, Royal Music. How you doing? Do I like food? Oh, come on, you can't live on this planet and say you don't like food. You're lying if you say you don't like food. Why you lie? Don't lie to me. My cat just attacked my right leg. Oh, you poor thing. Bad cat. Let's see. I have overlay on the bottom layer. And this one I usually have either screen or soft light. But now I just need to play with the opacity of each layer. Gooby, what did you do with the potato I gave you last night? I'm sorry, I didn't get your potato. Maybe next time. I didn't get your potato. Maybe next time. I don't know what I'm doing. As in, when it comes to talking, I know what I'm doing with art, sort of. For the most part. Come on, zoom out. Subtle highlights, maybe a little bit brighter. Too bad. About 40, 50. I think so. And the shadows definitely look a bit more good on Dolan. I'm not too sure if... So I sometimes put like highlights on the edges, but I'm not too sure if I want to do that this time. I definitely need to do some more details in her glove though before I'm done. Just a little bit. Gooby, how are you so good at art? I can say the same thing that I've said pretty much every time in stream. Just practice. Anyone who says they got good overnight is lying. Not that I've seen anyone ever say that, but you know. This is actually your first time catching a live stream of mine. Gooby, any kind of candy you're addicted to? Well, any candy that I liked, I've sort of dropped out of the habit of, you know, having all the time. Because, you know, adults, metabolism catches up with you and you need to lose weight. What a life, being an adult. Yeah. Being an adult is no fun. If you're in a hurry to be an adult, don't be. It's not exciting. It's just annoying. So many responsibilities. I'll need to blur this a little bit. You guys are good. You guys are so good. I love this. This is why I stream. Because I get to interact with you guys. And it's fun. And you guys are so funny too. I appreciate the laughs. That may look a bit weird close up, but it'll look okay from a distance, probably. Ruby, have you met Andy Majors in person? No, I've only spoken to her a handful of times. But she seems really cool. I wouldn't mind getting to know her a little bit more. I know that she likes Sly Cooper, which is awesome because I'm like one of the biggest Sly Cooper nerds ever. Mom. How much longer do you think he'll be streaming? I'm not sure. Gloves. Some bits are probably a little bit green, but I think that kind of adds to it. Just gonna write something in green because I like green. I think I'm still gonna do a little bit more, but I'm just gonna write a note. There we go. Signature. And put a little 17 there. Is that right? Yeah. January, February, March, April, May, June. That's how I figure out what month it is. No, I don't think I'll be streaming for another 2 hours. I'll probably finish by 9 or something, maybe. What's my fave pizza? I love barbecue chicken. Maybe a little bit on some of the blacks. Yeah, that's the layer I want. The blacks. Do you draw every day or only when I have time? I used to draw every day, but now it's basically just whenever I have time. I feel bad for it though. I mean, I want to do art as a, you know, as a proper career. But if I'm not doing it every day, then, you know, what does that say about my, you know, future? Of course, a lot of that is to do with the fact that I am sick. I suffer from chronic fatigue. If you don't know what that is, well, that's good. Basically, if you've had glandular fever or mono, it's like that. It's just more full-time. Oh, you and Dolan look so cute together. Thank you. I try. Nah, too much. Yep. I think what I want is this. No, too much. Maybe less. About 6. Snoopy Mon. There we go. I don't really need to do anything. I don't usually do things with the black, but I thought with this one it might be nice. What's K-pop? Ah, it's a thing that Snoopy's obsessed with right now. There we go, I just brought a little bit of highlight. That's just a little bit more to the ear, not much. If you'll show it, come on, show me. Oh, I did burn instead of dodge. Stupid. Thank you. But I am really sorry that the stream's been a bit jolty. Oh, thank you, Ethan. Yes, I do accept donations. They're very sweet. I should probably do more with it. So like when you donate, I actually do something in return. If it's over a certain amount, of course. Did Gooby snort when she laughed? Oh crap, did I snort? That happens sometimes. Not often, but sometimes I do snort. Oops. I'm sorry. I snorted on stream. Whoopsie daisy. Does it bother you that people are making fanfiction on YouTubers and other anime celebrities? As long as they keep it mostly to themselves, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's a shame that Gooby and Dolan don't really share any colours. Neither of them really have red, so I'll use a red. Oh, that's funny, Matt. Thank you. That is so funny. God. No, I don't think I've ever done that, I think. I don't think so. Oh, God. Can I make me laugh again? No. Fully. Full. It's going fine. I mean, the chat's still a little bit weird, but can't help that. Yeah, it's fine. There we go, just adding that little bit extra to make it stand out a bit more. Probably should have not done that on the background, but we'll see. Adjustments. Use saturation. Let's see if we can find a good match. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, green. I like green. Blue. I burped. Well, that's not too surprising. I do that. Mimi, hello. Don't think I've seen you on my chats before. How are you? We do accept donations of money. If you want to donate to me, sure. You just said that. I said hello to Mimi. Situation. Wow, that's too much. Right now I'm just experimenting. That looks alright. You're cute. Look at how much more soup I've got.
Wow.
It's okay though. What do you think? I think I'm pretty much done of this one.
Looks awesome. That's good.
Did you hear me snort before on stream? Just out of curiosity.
No.
Someone said I snorted when I laughed.
I was wrapping up some work.
Fair enough.
Hey, chat.
Dolan's here. I said that he might pop in. I didn't lie.
I was planning to stream on my own Twitch channel, but I've had a few bits of work to do.
Which is
people the message.
fair enough. Nothing wrong with that, my darling. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just adding bits and pieces to it.
Want to shoot at the wall? Want to shoot at the wall?
I'm not throwing shit at the wall.
Nice shit. Nice smelling shit.
No! What is wrong with you? You think you're so funny. You do think you're funny.
Thank you, bad 2015 logo.
Isn't that nice? Just making sure that you're actually on there. Yep, you're there. My computer's still on 100% and that scares me.
Oh, wow. Is that because you reset it recently?
I don't know.
Did you close all the dumb tabs?
I've closed quite a few tabs, but not all of them. Thanks for asking. I'm just having a little bit of soup.
Really no soup.
Hey, I've had this since the beginning of stream. I've had like none.
Yeah, a little bit annoying having it refreshed, but
At least I can actually talk to people and...
it's not as bad when I'm watching it like on the screen because it says 2%.
Well, that just changed. Damn you, computer! I'm not going to swear on stream. If I wasn't on stream, I would have said bad things. Yeah.
Don Tootin.
2% was on 100% and now it's not.
That's the face she makes.
It's not!
When she's angry.
No.
She hunches over like a gremlin, like, That's what she does. It's funny. And then she stares at me like this, and then
Do you
judging
have a purpose?
me. I exist to love you and caress you and stuff.
Thank you.
I also do some side stuff on YouTube,
Side stuff.
Yeah, just Don, do you cringe when you see a bad 2015 logo? That logo was made by Shima. I like that logo. That's why I chose it. I'm the only one in the world that likes it, apart from you.
I liked it too.
We're the only two people in the world that like that logo. I thought it was cool.
Now my computer's on 3%.
I was like, it has a really cool big nose, and I thought it was funny. Yours is when I watch it on stream, it's nowhere near as bad because like it hangs there longer. Whereas when I'm watching this, it like goes white for 5 seconds.
Yeah. Oh well, so that'll be annoying if people rewatch.
It would probably help.
What would probably help?
No, don't worry about it. I was going to close the tab, but I think if you click to another tab, it's just going to like pop up on the screen with the other tab, and it's going to be a nightmare.
It's a Mac computer. Probably shouldn't touch it.
Mac.
You like my Mac, don't you?
Are you going to play Quiplash or not? So I don't know if it's going to live.
Is that why you came down here?
Not really. I knew you were going to wrap up stream in like 20 minutes or so, and I don't know if you wanted enough time to play it, or if you just wanted to keep talking in the chat or keep drawing. It's up to you. It's your stream.
I know it's my stream.
Literally.
My stream.
It's your stream.
My stream.
It's your stream. My imaginary friend, like the 2015 logo. You see, he has a great imaginary friend. He has good taste.
Yeah, Dolan's quite funny when he wants to be.
You want to hear a joke?
Do I want to hear a joke? Is it the same joke that you've told the
No.
last 3 times?
Alright, here's my joke.
Okay.
The economy. Ha! You get it?
Yes, I get it. You're very funny.
It's the shortest joke.
So funny. Are you hungry at all?
I am a hungry Dolan, yeah.
You are hungry. That's your main reason for coming down.
Dolan, your other logo sucked. Is that your turtle? Is that the turtle behind that face?
I don't know.
It's the turtle, isn't it? I haven't seen him in chat. It's him.
No, Turtle was here earlier.
Yeah, I know. I saw him, but he switched account. It's the turtle. I guarantee it.
Why do you think that?
No. Okay, so you said, "Can I hang on you beard?" Someone else said that. Someone else. So that means that he has a different account. I don't know if it was the logo guy that said that, but someone said, "Can I hang on you beard?" with that typo as well. I can't be bothered scrolling up to find out. No, I think it's the turtle.
You're funny.
Yeah, your laptop, maybe the battery's faulty.
Maybe. I have had it for a little while now.
Can't change it because it's a Mac.
I don't want to change it.
Why did the bike fall over? Because it was poorly built? Is that the joke?
I don't know.
Like, their production was a joke. Like, is it like an engineering joke? You guys inspired me in animations. I'm working on
Mario, I think it said.
Yeah, and then it'll refresh. Singing you guys ahead, telling me not to give up. Keep the good work. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, man. We have some great artists, and I can't draw shit. I love telling them what to do and being like, "Could you draw this amazing thing that I could never do in a million years, please?"
That's why you pay them for it.
Yeah. Well,
if you're asking them to draw it for free, then you and I would be having a different conversation right now.
Yeah, in jail.
Yeah.
The Turtle's probably the best person in these chats. I can't tell if he's the best or worst. I'm still trying to make up my mind. Can Dolan say the N-word in his next video? You mean Nigeria? Yeah, it's a real hot topic these days.
I'm so glad I finished something. I've had so many, almost done things, but not
Matt Cohen, Dolan.
finished.
He said, Dolan says, shut up and do more art for me. Pretty much. The whip crack, you know what I mean? The sweatshop.
Have I met Doopy in real life? No.
That'd be fun.
It'd be cool though. At least once.
It'd be fun to meet anyone from PD. I mean, we've really met... I mean, apart from people we already knew, we only met like one other person. Anyone else? I met Nixium, Mr. Commando.
He wasn't part of the Danger Dolan, the Planet Dolan crew back then, though.
No. Met Nobble. Nobble's more of a guest.
Yeah, he's only voiced once or twice, hasn't he?
He just voiced one video, I think. Or twice, I can't remember anymore.
Maybe twice.
It's okay. God, this refreshing is driving me nuts. Let me.
Things annoy you more than they annoy me. It's fine.
Let me. If you could just. If you could just pop out for me.
You should start a thing called Dolan vs. Mac.
There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, your Mac is slowing down.
Thank you, honey.
That's Daniel James Johnson to you.
Someone asked an Overwatch question, but I didn't.
Something about Overwatch. I was playing Overwatch in stream earlier and Gooby was giving me good luck. That's cool. Gooby is pretty good luck.
He's nice to me.
I try to be. Are you planning on making a new logo soon?
Bless you.
Cat.
There's the kitty sneeze.
No, we did the new logo thing at the end of the year. This year was done by Spinsis.
Yes. Who is now one of your artists.
Yeah, but I mean, all 5 of the icons were just fucking awesome.
You're so nice. Dolan, say something nice to Gooby.
She has nice smelling deodorant today. There you go. Freebie.
What?
Yep. Whereas I smell like the inside of an anus strip. Because I'm wearing a jumper, I'm all sweaty and moist.
TMI.
That's right.
TMI.
Who's the hardest to work with in Planet Dolan? Shima.
I was going to say me because I haven't handed anything in yet, apart from the questions.
No, you do the questions for SPD.
Yeah.
Give me another SPD. Yeah, we should do a sequel sometime. We want to do something different with SPD right now, the channel. So we've been doing those episodes for like so long. It'd be nice to do something like just completely new. In addition to the episodes. Instead of just writing constantly the same episodes.
I think you probably got a bit of a reaction from the chat about you talking about your smelly jacket. Thanks for that, hun. They really needed to hear that.
Donate $5, I'll send you my sweaty, moist jacket. Oh, Shima's a dog? It's news to me.
Meow.
Oh, that's cool, Ninetales.
No. It's very sweet. It's a nice story.
Yeah, I was saying to Gooby the other day that I live in like a bubble where I never hear any of this stuff, and Gooby tells me stories about her brother and sister and how their classmates and friends watch the channel, and I'm like, oh, that's nice, because here I am sitting here with like comments that are like, fuck you and your shit videos. I'm like, oh, okay.
Now it's no longer PG.
Yeah. Oh, it was never PG. That herb vanished. It is nice to hear that stuff though, so I appreciate you telling us that. And I'm glad it can bring you and your friend together.
He has good heart.
I have the good goobs.
No. Too sweet. Yeah, now he can explain it so I can stop explaining it. Why is Gooby a mute? You can explain it now. I've said it at least 5 times.
Yeah, I hear you keep saying it. It's like, it's Dolan's fault. He did it. It's him. Because I got inspiration from Ariel. Yeah, you already explained about the whole...
She's an expression character.
Yeah. The whole face thing, like, it actually makes the character have a lot more depth when, like, you have to try and interpret her emotions. I think it works a lot better. I just thought it was a cool idea, and I like with mine, I ripped off Disney for their ideas. You know, Dolan, Donald Duck,
Yeah.
Gooby, and then Ariel. Disney's just a wealth of just things for me to pilfer these days.
It was funny how a couple of... my time is just like a couple of months ago I drew a picture of Gooby and it almost looked like I'd drawn Ariel, so I had to change a few things. Gooby, what are you scared of? Zombies. Spiders. And Dolan getting sick of me and leaving me.
No.
I'm just being honest.
Clown. Yesterday, I showed my friend the PD channel. We saw the most recent video about times we were caught naked. He questioned our friendship. Said, there are more naked videos coming. Should hold up signs at some point, like an old Looney Tunes cartoon. I think that kind of defeats the point of what I'm trying to do, which is that you're supposed to interpret how she feels based on the character's reactions and how she looks and the way she holds herself. That's the whole point of the character. It's that you're supposed to do that.
I hope the next time I stream the chat's a bit more stable. That'll be nice. I won't be streaming until Monday. Because on Sunday we have Comic Con.
Yep.
And tomorrow and Saturday I'm working.
Yep. I'll be here all alone. How did Snoopy become Snoopy?
Well, because the Snoopy character is actually also in the Dolan memes. She just picked that one and she was like, I'm gonna do Snoopy.
Just one-time sarcastic thing. Yeah, I mean, if it's like a once-off, it's perfectly fine.
Maybe like a rut-row.
I think they meant holding up a sign sarcastically.
I know, but the sign would say rut-row.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's a
Yeah,
multi-layered
it's a
jerk. Multi-layered jerk. What she's referring to is how one of our SPD episodes went trending, and with trending videos, sometimes YouTube decides to write like a nice little message underneath, which is like, you know, this channel acquired 1 million views in like 2 seconds, and you know, some of the other ones are like, you know, this person contributes to charity and they're a good person and stuff. Whereas our fucking video, YouTube decided to write a message, and it was just rut-row. Like, out of everything they could have written, like, you look at every other single trending video, and they're like, this channel, it's gonna be the next president soon, and then we got rut-row. Like, god damn it. Like, I'd rather just have no message. It was just so weird. But it's so weird, it was just funny.
Yeah, he went on about it for days.
Laughing, I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, I always thought those messages were just kind of, like, snooty and, like, dumb. And then I didn't expect for us to get one, but it was just so funny and just different.
Rut-row.
Rut-row. So now it's a meme.
Yeah.
The Snoopy Snoop pissed off. That's clever.
Yeah, I get it.
You get it? Like,
that was a very weird laugh.
Snoop
That's a bit better.
like
Yes, okay.
Snoop.
Yes, okay. Good,
Okay.
good. Yay. So about 5 more minutes and then we're done. Because you want your food. Did I finish? Yes, I did.
There's a spider on Dolan's shoulder. Nice try.
Don't say that.
Nice
we don't
try.
like spiders.
It's not like huntsmen. They're ugly.
You went picked a whole can on a spider once and it was still moving.
Yeah.
That was awkward.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, what planet Dolan's trending? No, thanks. Fuck you, stamp. Yeah. Hey Gary, you're gonna have to write a message on these fucking Planet Dolan cunts. Just write some shit. He's like, oh god. I guess I'll just write some trash. Yeah, I like to think that's what happened. Fucking Gary.
Who's Gary?
He's the guy that wrote that message. The wrote.
Okay.
He couldn't come up with anything, so he was like, I guess kind of like Scooby.
Hey, Lucas Sims. I've got Dolan here. We're just talking a little bit before the stream ends. I mean, I could have done something else, but it was, you know, would have been pointless. Oh, thank you, Vengeance. Made me laugh a little bit. It's nice to see you. I might stream at this time on, you know, weeks when my sleep pattern is completely off.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with streaming at this time. Gooby, dye your hair yellow. I'm going to get a yellow wig, I think. I'll get a wig.
An anime wig?
There'd be a lot of characters with, like, long, wavy hair. It's so funny how, I don't know whether anyone else has noticed this, but Gooby's hair has, you know, just grown. I mean, when Vim first did the hair, it was like just above her shoulder, and what have I done? I've brought it down to her hips just because I like drawing hair. Probably confuse a few people too, because the official Gooby art is like just below her shoulders. And I think because I draw her hair like that, people have eventually, you know, drawn her hair longer as well.
So what do you mean in Overwatch? I'm asking got buried. I really loved McCree when he was overpowered. This is like all I played, and then they made him useless. So now I just play a lot of what's his name? The big dude with the hook. I can't believe it. I can't remember his name. You got Junkrat, and then you got the other guy.
The hog guy?
Yeah, that guy. I'm so shit. I just can't remember names. You know me and fucking names. I have to go through like every name I know. It doesn't work. Apart from him though, I also play a bit of Torbjorn and Junkrat. That's basically it. I play the ones where you don't really have to aim. Roadhog, that's it, Roadhog.
Roadhog, yeah.
Well, Roadhog you have to aim with a hook, but once you do, you're pretty safe. You can usually kill people really quickly. So you only have to aim once, and that's okay, but I really don't like ones that you have to aim with. I can't aim that quickly.
What if Gooby was bald in me, or is in that
Ew.
Gooby?
Gooby's bald.
It'd be an interesting look.
Yeah, it's called cancer.
Jeez.
No thanks. I mean, it's older 76, but can fuck people up as Zenyatta. Oh, cool. Yeah, 76 you have to aim. Zenyatta, he just died. He just melts. You walk out, someone sneezes on you, he just fucking explodes. So now I can't play him. You have to hang back, and even then, like, someone goes by, like, Genji just comes up, and he's like, hey, and then he slices your face off, puts it in a blender, and then doesn't let you drink in it.
What is it with you and blenders?
Yeah, I keep saying I want to slice Gooby's face off and put it in a blender. It's like a cutesy thing. It's not like a serious thing.
People
like,
would hear that and think that was morbid.
Well, that's the thing. If I was actually going to do it, I wouldn't have admitted it on stream, would I?
Guess not.
Don's really into his memes. I don't like Harambe. That's all. I don't think people should give up on Harambe just yet. I think it's still got a bit more time. It's got a bit more time. I have to retire it just yet. Genji Symmetra has cancer. Maester. I don't mind. Symmetra. It's adorable how like easy it is to just avoid everything like that to do with her. You just avoid her death room. Like you see, oh look, there are some turrets. I'm just gonna go in the other direction, and she's useless. Unless she chases you with a blue beam, like Durr. Mei too. Mei with her like little frost thing. The cool thing about Mei though is she freezes you, then she stands there and tries to shoot your face. She fails, and then you just explode her, and it's great. They always just stand there and give you the death stare before they kill you. It's funny. It's so cutesy when you put your wife's face in a blend a couple goals. You take notes. Take notes.
No, that's not a good thing. Don't
Hey, I mentioned the blender once, and now we're married. What does that say?
How did we get here?
Where are we now? Where are we now? Do you think that Dolan will do streams like you? As I said, I was planning to stream today, but then I got so caught up with work. If you guys want a sneak preview of what I'm going to be doing in my streams, you look up the name Retro... What was it again?
Is it Retroactive James?
Retroactive James. I think you Google it, or it's on Twitch. I redid all the art for it because I'm going to make it more of a personal streaming thing instead of a Dolan streaming thing. That way we'll get less questions about Shima. We'll get less questions about, like, what's the next video and, you know, all that.
Fair enough. Your relationship is being blended together into a marriage.
Bastard requires no skill. Oh, I don't know about that. You still have to aim with him.
Yes, my Discord's called Gooby-san.
Oh, you got a Discord now?
Just my regular one that I've, have in yours and Pandora.
Oh, you're talking about your name in Discord?
Yes.
No, they're talking about a channel.
No, I don't have a channel yet.
We'll get you set up with one so that people can, talk
Yeah.
to.
I sort of said before that I wouldn't mind, having at least once a week where I can talk to someone in Discord while doing the stream.
I think if you're on a streaming thing, you should probably have a Discord so that the people who watch can still interact with you. I think you'll like it once you get into it.
Probably. I just don't really understand how it all works.
Yeah, I can show you real quick. It's easy.
Ugh.
Your relationship has been blended into a marriage smoothie. I like the idea of that.
What colour would it be?
Blood red.
Uh,
No, it'd probably be green and blue. So what was that? Purple? Is that purple when you combine them?
I don't know.
I don't know science.
Neither do I.
Speaking of shame, I miss it. Yeah, I've decided to stop. Like, we've retired a character now, and like I've decided to just stop mentioning it because people just every fucking day I get a Twitter message from someone about Shimura. I've answered it like 1,000 times. I think at the 1,000th time I'm done. I was so tempted to put out like a fake reason why she left, just so people would just stop hassling us about it. Because apparently saying we don't know is not good enough for everyone. Ugh. Trying to find Dolan's Twitch. If you already followed me on Twitch, you should already have me added as like a followed channel. But
Even
no, you
though
just
the name's changed?
yeah, that's right. It's again, it's Retroactive James. Just one word.
Yeah. Should probably head off soon because you want your food. I'm still a little bit peckish. Oh, cat. Yes, show cat.
Oh my god, she stinks like shit. Oh my god, you stink. You are the stinkiest cat. Oh my god, you smell like actual shit. Oh no. Oh no. This is awful. She reeks.
Oh, fuck.
She fucking reeks.
Clean yourself. Clean yourself. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Oh, I think she was cleaning herself.
Oh, please clean.
Let's put her in the washing machine.
Oh my god, she's only ever stunk that badly once before.
Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here. Take a goddamn bath.
You made me swear.
I can still smell it. Ugh.
I can't.
She usually never ever stinks. She must have just taken a shit, rubbed it all over her fur, probably ate some of it while she was at it. And she came downstairs like, hey guys, I'm covered in shit. How are you doing? Like, fuck off. I can literally smell it. I smell it in my soul. I'm gonna be dead, and like, I'm gonna rise from the grave and be like, something fucking stinks. It still stinks. I can't die with this.
What? It was bad, but I can't smell it
Dolan
now.
wants food. Dolan wants to die now. He wants to literally die. So I don't have to bear this anymore. This stench. That was disgusting. Was it that bad? Was it that?
It smelled like her litter tray on a really bad day.
Yeah, you know when you're like walking around, you find like a dead carcass. It's like if you rolled a dog shit in the carcass It's kind of like that. I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I'll likely be streaming again on Monday.
I'm traumatized.
You're traumatized. Oh God. Why do you have Jaina? Because we love her despite the fact that she's stinky. Alright, I should probably go before Dolan starts eating himself from all the hunger.
So.
Alright, thank you so much for coming. I'm really sorry about...
About the stench?
No, about how the chat kept, cutting out or whatever.
Yeah, that was pretty shit. At least we got something.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.